Alright there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chazzaboy Danforth channel again as usual. A couple more things updated from my last video, as I updated you on bits and parts of what was happening with Sanchez, what's been going on with Thomas Lemar, well, what's been circulating now around Monaco and Arsenal, for Arsenal basically trying to capture Thomas Lemar now. They've currently had a couple of bids rejected before. I think Arsenal have had trying to negotiate with Monaco over a potential deal, but now it has come according to reports that a third bid has been rejected by Monaco. A 50 million bid, I think this is including the add-ons as well, has been currently rejected by Monaco. This bid's been rejected. Basically, Monaco do not want to sell any more of their players. They are reluctant, they are resisted basically, regarding Mbappe, regarding Thomas Lemar, and regarding Fabinho. This is what the vice president of Monaco had announced yesterday in a conference or something like that. We are resisted now to sell these players. He quoted out Thomas Lemar as an essential player. He's an important figure and he's very, very important. And he also suggested basically we'll address these speculations. He also said they are key players. They are important figures for our team. And he's basically resisted any offers whatsoever now from Arsenal for Thomas Lemar. Basically, he's a player that's quick, he's strong, he's done well for France. He got into the French team as well. He's currently 21 years of age. He's fast, he's quick, he's got good electrifying pace. Also, as this Thomas Lemar, he's got a good, fantastic pace. I think he got 14 goals and 17 assists last season for Monaco, but Monaco have raised money, but they've got to find potential replacements, and I just can't see them selling any more than players. And City have been having good business with Monaco so far in this transfer window, but I think there's still problems allied. Arsenal will be still frustrated with a lack of investment. Everton have done fantastic business. They've got 7 players in. Chelsea still may need more in their team. They've spent around over 100 million so far on these 3 players. They've got Rodiger. I don't really know much about him. They've got Bakayoko from Monaco, and they've got Morata. That's a good signing. But I feel as though they need more. Liverpool will be frustrated as well. But bar Everton, bar City, I think there's still a lot of teams that still need to make signings and strengthen their teams up. I think West Ham have done good business as well. That's another team who I think's done good business. So Arsenal will be frustrated. They try to get the capture of Thomas Lemar. Monaco are rejecting any possible bids. A 70 to 80 million pound price tag was put out by Monaco, but the vice president has made it clear regarding Mbappe, regarding Thomas Lemar, and regarding Fabinho as well. He's standing firm. He's being currently ruthless as well. So if Arsenal don't get Thomas Lemar on the board, they may turn their attention to that Nice player. I think, did he make 34 appearances? Did he get 9 goals and 7 assists or something last season? I think he's only currently young. He plays for the Nice, so Arsenal have gained an interest in him as well. They've also, if they don't get Thomas Lemar, they're going to show their attentions on Riyad Mahrez. Currently the Leicester player who won the PFA award a couple of years ago, and was fantastic in Leicester's stunning campaign, winning the Premier League. He's got good passing ability, he's strong, he's quick, he's good in the air, he's good at driving forward also. But Leicester are asking for the price tag of £50 million. Teams, Roma have been in there for him, a few other teams, and Arsenal have been in. But Arsenal are not willing to pay the £50 million, so it's not one of the main priority targets. Thomas Lemar now is their main priority target, but Monaco are resisted to this. They're the team that struggled to negotiate within this transfer window, you know, regarding their players, because they've got such a young age talent and fantastic experienced team of Monaco. So that's probably the situation why. But this, they've raised money. They've raised around about £300 million in total. Real Madrid have raised about over £100 million, so you could see why there's a lot of teams after Monaco players with their outstanding performances last season. But they are still young, they still need to gain more experience, and it'd be interesting to see how the French players would do in the Premier League. They'll probably come to the Premier League inside the Premier League apart. I think Lacazette will do well for Arsenal. I think he'll score a bag full of goals for Arsenal, if I'm going to be quite honest with you. He's not Premier League proven, but he's done fantastic for Lyon. He scored over 30 goals last season for Lyon. Fantastic player. So Arsenal will be delighted with that signing. 52 million, but they need more. This is what Arsenal, they need more, because they need to build on that foundation. They need to create that platform. And Wenger needs to get more players into the team. Some Arsenal players could be leaving. Oxlade-Chamberlain could be leaving. I don't know what's happening with Giroud. I haven't really looked into that. Sanchez could be leaving, so they still need more. Sanchez probably will be leaving, so they still need more in that current team at this moment in time. The latest news regarding currently Alexis Sanchez, basically now he's quoted out, as I did mention on one of my last videos, he's currently absent and that he's currently sick. I think it's something to do that he's claimed he's had flu or something like this, and the Arsenal fans and Arsene Wenger were expecting him to turn up for training on Sunday. We're expecting him to train up on Sunday, but he is now been missed for that training on Sunday, as he's claimed he is sick. And there's evidence behind this on Instagram. I think Arsenal fans have seen this. I think there's a picture of him with a dog or something like that. So that suggestions are there stirring up basically now that he does want to leave Arsenal, does Sanchez. Wenger's standing firm. He's being ruthless, basically. He's still confident that Sanchez will stay with the club. Manchester City are keen on getting Sanchez here, looking to reunite with Pep Guardiola. Very, very keen on getting the player. I love Alexis Sanchez with his quality, his pace, his penetration. The way that he gets through the channels is fantastic, and he's an absolute prolific goal scorer. Probably one of the best Premier League strikers is Alexis Sanchez. Not the top. I think Harry Kane is the best Premier League striker, but I think he's in the top 3. But he's versatile. He can play in other positions as well. He's a player that can play in an advanced number 7 role as well, Alexis Sanchez. So very, very good player. This is why teams are interested in getting him. Plus, he's not happy at Arsenal, as he suggests he wants Champions League football. It's been speculating for the last week now, since he's had that interview, I want Champions League football. Wenger's had a couple of press conferences basically standing firm, saying he has no faith in the media. He has no trustworthy in the media. He thinks it's all speculation, basically. He's disregarded what's been said, and he said in his press conferences he's confident he will stay, and he said it basically, it has been currently mistranslated. Everything's been mistranslated. But he just said, I want Champions League football, did Sanchez. That's all he said. Arsenal wanted Champions League football. They finished 5th last season. Very disappointing from their perspective. They did get the FA Cup, that's one positive. But they've won about 3 FA Cups in 4 seasons, but they want more than that. They want Champions League football, and they haven't. This is the first time in, is it nearly 2 decades? Is it 2 decades they haven't got Champions League football of Arsenal? PSG were looking to do business with him. As I said, the director had a meeting with Sanchez, his current agent. He's disagreed with what his agent has basically quoted out, because he's persuaded him to see off his current deal with Arsenal. He may sign another deal, I do not know, but I think now he will leave. Things had been discussed anyway. Paris Saint-Germain had been discussing to try and get a potential deal for Alexis Sanchez. They were willing to pay over £40 million for the player. But that might have cooled their interest now, because basically they're on the verge now. PSG are getting Lemar, so they probably won't get Sanchez in. But I think Sanchez may still leave. He's attracted a lot of interest from the heavyweight giants. Munich, City have been in there. PSG, so PSG have got a lot of quality in their squad, but they're looking to strengthen up and add more ranks. You've got the likes of Cavani there, you've got Figo Silva, they've got recently got Dani Alves in there, got Matuidi, so they've still got a lot of quality in their team of PSG. But it's still astronomical business if PSG do get the deal finalised for Neymar. But yeah, as I did say with the Neymar now, he's just topped things off basically. Now it will be confirmed that he definitely will be leaving Barcelona. Currently been training. got into a scrap, got into a fight currently with his teammate. I think Nelson Semedo's just currently joined Barcelona. I don't know what it was over. There were talks like it could have been over a nutmeg or something like that. This is why the scene and the fight may occurred. But that's just a signal sign to tell you that Neymar will be leaving the club. It's been speculating for weeks on end, this deal. The PSG owners have been in talks with Barcelona. The father has had discussions with the PSG officials for this potential move. It's all been sorted out now. The father's had discussions. He's very convinced it's going to happen. He even ordered the tickets for him to go off to PSG. He was that convinced. But they did miss out on him last summer, did PSG. But it'd be beneficial. It'd be beneficial for Neymar. Maybe it would be very beneficial. His performances are good for Brazil. His performances in the several years he's been at Barcelona have been sublime. He's got a fantastic relation with Messi and Suarez at the club. The way that them three combine together is absolutely phenomenal. And Neymar does insist that he wants to go. Barcelona club president was confident he wouldn't go. Barcelona in general was confident he wouldn't go. But they've basically left the decision to him, basically, whether Neymar wants to go or not. Like Sanchez said on his interview, I've made my decision. I'm relying on Arsenal to make the best move. That's what Sanchez said. And now, basically, this a similarity. Basically, now the decision is getting left to Neymar. What he wants to do, whether he wants to go, whether he wants to leave. But now, realistically, looks now Neymar is gonna currently leave Barcelona. He's won loads of honours though. His performances have been fantastic. He's hitting form in these pre-season games with Barcelona. He's already scored 2 or 3 goals, is it? Already. Currently scored against us as well. So he's a top-class player. He's one of the best players in the world, you know. Very effective in his play, good at driving forward, and he's just an absolute world-class player, you know. And he's still aged 25, so he has still got years and years ahead of him to progress even further. Neymar, I don't think he's potentially as good as Messi, but I still think he's a fantastic player overall. I've already updated. We've had today anyway. We've had the Perisic case, what I've spoke to you about. We've had the Mbappe case, what I've spoke to you about. That the president's basically said they're in the process of securing him a new deal now with Monaco. So basically now Kylian Mbappe insists that he does want to leave, but they may secure a deal over the line. He could end up staying at Monaco for another season at least, or another 2 seasons, maybe to express himself more, gain a bit more experience because he's still only young, but he's a player that's one of the highest prospects in world football. These heavyweight teams have judged him on his outstanding campaign last season, plus top that off with his performances for France as well, which have been absolutely sublime. So it's going to be interesting, but it's going to be very interesting. Apparently Barcelona are looking to get him. They're looking to raise the funds for Neymar to secure it. The reports earlier had suggested, the French reports had, the press had suggested that a price tag had been set out, and but that Barcelona had discussions with Kylian Mbappe's agent. That it said the meeting was going to be scheduled. Apparently it has been taken. There have been discussions, but Monaco, like they've done with Real Madrid, have basically said nothing's been agreed, no personal terms or nothing, or any deal whatsoever has currently been agreed for the player. So probably won't happen now, guys, anywhere. We know yes, guys, it probably won't happen now, as I said. So I think Sanchez will leave. City have already spent over 200 million. Chelsea spent 130 million. City, if they do get Sanchez, you get him for a reasonable fee, as I said. Maybe you're probably getting 30, maybe 40 at tops now, you know, if he's coming to an end of his contract. But City would love basically to add the ranks with Sanchez, Aguero, you know, Gabriel Jesus, you know, putting Sanchez in the mix at Manchester City. You know, that's what Pep Guardiola love, and not always being a checkbook manager means you're going to succeed, win titles, but it does help and it is beneficial. But you can understand Mourinho's frustration that he's only got 2 players in on the board at the moment. He wants more than that. He wants that creative winner. He wants that midfielder. And he's just basically saying we need to be spending like City are, like West Ham are, like Everton have. You know, this is what Mourinho wants, and you can understand the lack of investment and the frustration with Mourinho trying to get deals finalised. And that is very very, very frustrating. And yeah, that's very frustrating. I've got to be quite honest with you. But we'll see what happens anyway, guys. Yes, so that's everything to update with today. And I've just looked at the game. It's on it's on Sunday. Yeah, I can't pronounce the team name, to be quite honest with you. It's hard to pronounce, but it is on Sunday, 6 o'clock kick-off. So we'll be rounding up the team news. We're talking about everything that's going on. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's everything to update today. Drop your comments and likes below on my video as usual, and take it easy. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.